Yes, people. Welcome back to another episode of Real Ball Talk. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. What you saying, my guy Jeff? What you telling me?
All good, all good, all good, man. Interesting day of football news. I'll say that.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely interesting day of football news. We were just discussing some of it before we came live.
Mm,
Around Aubameyang and this offer from Al Nassr, I believe. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, looking to take him on loan with an obligation to buy. So that's
yeah,
definitely going to be interesting one to keep an eye out for. But we're going to get onto that when we get to the transfer window bit of the show today. Obviously, everyone smash the likes as you join in. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, share all that good stuff. Road to 400 subscribers. We keep rolling. But yeah, Jalil should be joining us shortly. Rash has work duties, so big up Rash and Jalil every time. But yeah, man, let's get into it. We know what the first thing is. Afcon 2022. I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on it, Jeff.
trying to. Yeah,
Yeah, there's been some entertaining games. I saw Ghana go out yesterday. That was funny as hell.
to Comolis,
Yeah, bro. I'll be real. I didn't even know that was a country before they played Ghana.
bro. I'll be real too. I didn't know ever.
Okay, I thought it was just me, and I'm seeing them being Ghana. I'm like, nah, what is going on? But big
Yeah,
up to them. They actually scored some decent goals.
yeah, man. Salute to them, bro. I'm Ghanaian, but we are very bad right now. I'll say
Yeah,
that. Like, it's like 10 years ago when we had Asamoah Jan, there was Junior
yeah.
Gogo, there was a couple man.
Oh
There
yeah,
was
go go.
Montari,
Apia.
Appiah, SEN was still
Yeah,
somewhat involved, even if he didn't
yeah,
play. Even like some decent, just normal players as well. Like Pansil was a right back, not the Pansil
yes.
we're playing
Hansel.
now. Yeah,
Hansel.
like we were okay,
Who
but
he played for? I swear he played Prem for a bit.
he did. Yeah, he did.
He did it. Was it
There's a couple.
Sunderland?
It might have been something. You might be right.
Hansel. I remember that name, man. None
I
of
don't know
Prem.
if it's. Yeah, I think you're right. It could be. I think it was the same team as Jan, so I think you're right.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, we're we're a long way from that, man. We're terrible. Um,
yeah,
I'm happy Partey's home in one piece.
yeah.
But yeah, we need a new fresh like golden era. I don't want to rely on the IU brothers every tournament. I'm sick and tired,
Russ. It's always them
bro.
two brothers as well. And one of them's always doing something mad, like getting sent off or missing a mad chance that'll cost them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good players, but nah, we need more than that.
yeah. They're a bit more like the Chuckle brothers, but nah, big them up still. But yeah, man. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. So obviously, like all the Afcon stuff has got people talking. It's had people asking the question: greatest African footballers ever.
Mm.
Um, so I don't know, like, what's your take on that? Like, when you hear greatest African footballers, like, who immediately comes to mind?
For me, probably three players: George Weah,
Mhm.
Samuel Eto'o, and Yaya Toure.
Yeah,
They're probably the three. Like, get me wrong, there's others that we could think of. There's JJ Okochas and
mm,
people like that. But maybe Drogba too.
yeah,
Or not, yeah, Drogba definitely as another one you'd mentioned. But those three are the three I'd like think of as the best players.
yeah, yeah. I think, George Weah always comes off because I think he's the only African to ever win a Ballon d'Or or whatever it was called before.
Yeah,
Whether it was FIFA Pro Player of the Year or something. But and
yeah,
then obviously you've got Eto, an undisputed legend, and then you've got Toure, another undisputed legend.
mm,
Drogba's name does come up quite a bit as well. To be fair,
yeah. He just
Drogba's an
can't.
interesting one. Like,
Yeah, like to be honest, it's gonna sound a bit weird. I think he's held up more by Chelsea fans
yeah,
than
yeah,
actual all-round football fans. Like Drogba
yes,
is an issue, like a complete issue. Like of course, like he didn't need to score 25 goals a season to be an issue. Like he was just an issue. But compare him to like Eto. Like Eto is a more true finisher. Like that's the
yeah,
number nine. Like at Barca, he was a killer. At Inter,
yeah,
he was a killer from left wing. Even when he came to Chelsea and Everton for a little bit, there was goals, and
yeah,
he wasn't even good anymore.
yeah, He was old, but
Hey,
he still
salute to
can't
you,
wait
Jalil,
to
bro.
affect
You
me.
said, my guy.
What you saying, boys? You
What
good?
you saying, Jalil, man?
Come on, man. Here, man. Here.
Yeah, man. Just trying African players. Obviously, Jeff said that when we're talking greatest African players, the first three names that come to his head are George Weah, Eto'o, and Yaya Toure. So I don't know if you disagree with him. I don't know if you want to throw Uncle JJ in the hat.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
so good they named him twice.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. When you hear greatest African player, like, who do you think of?
Yeah, the three names that he said, man, you can't. For me, you can't disagree with them, man. But for me, I've got to always throw Nigerians there, so we've got to make it top five.
Top
You
five.
know what I'm saying?
Well, no Julius Agahawa, no? He was whack.
There was so many.
He was bad. He was bad.
He was just rapid.
Just fast, like Martins and that. Just fast. They're not technically good. But yeah, JJ Okocha, man, his technical ability, you can't knock that. Do you know what I mean?
That was a joke.
Who else is there?
Obviously, like modern days, more like Salah, Mane, Aubameyang,
Yeboah.
I can't include him. Like, he scored a lot of bangers through his career, like consistent good performances, game in, game out. Nah, like he just had those like moments where you really remember it. Like, they're still remembered now, and it's all 25 years later.
Facts.
Yeah. Them that leads on, innit?
Yeah, bro. Just everything's a screamer. Like, there's no normal goals.
Trust me. Bro, he had highlight reels upon highlight reels, fam.
Bro, scoring the dumbest goals.
Bangers.
The modern guys, I guess it would be Salah, Mane. Who else?
Maybe Aubameyang.
Don't even know if Aubameyang counts.
Mahrez
would count.
Mahrez, yeah.
Maybe Essien would be somewhere in there as like a midfield guy.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
And not that high up, but he'd be in there.
That's the thing. Like, when we're looking at greatest Africans, like, does what they do for their country in terms of Afcon and stuff, does that play into your thinking, or is it just purely just what they did?
That's actually a really good question, man. Because to a degree, you should say yes.
Yeah,
but then the reality is not everyone watches African Cup of Nations.
Yeah,
unfortunately, and this is the first year where it's got like prime time coverage, like where it's on a proper channel. Like, normally it's on them D-Lo, like BBC free channels fighting with them. Don't Tell the Brides and that. It's like, come on, man. Why is this on at like 8 o'clock and then Don't Tell the Bride is before and after? It's like, nah, come on, man.
Yeah, it's true. I hear that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, obviously, I think most people, if you ask them, they'll probably put. I think a lot of people will put Eto'o as number one.
I think I would.
Especially, I think our generation, we didn't really get to see George Weah, so we're kind of going off highlights and that.
The way, like, we saw Weah towards like the tail end. So when I started watching football, probably like 94. I was born in 90, so I probably started watching football 94. I probably started really paying attention at 96 though. And he was at AC Milan. He was good, very good.
Yeah.
But I probably didn't see him in his prime. But then where was he back before that? Marseille? I think he was at Marseille.
Was he at Marseille before AC Milan?
I think he was.
Yeah, he was obviously a beast. But like, if we're judging on players that we've seen, I think, we're probably looking at Samuel Eto'o, which is funny because I feel like while he was actually playing, Eto'o didn't get the respect he deserved. But it's like recently, over the last couple of years, people have really started putting some respect on Eto'o's name because, you don't give Eto'o a chance. He's bagging it.
Yeah, and George Weah, sorry, it was PSG, not Marseille was later.
PSG.
Yeah, Marseille was later, so it's PSG.
Say no more.
But now you're right about Eto'o though. It's like literally one chance, one goal.
Yeah, gunman. Like Eto'o.
Straight.
Bro, I remember him against Arsenal, man, in that final, bro.
Hey, we don't speak about that around here.
Bro, listen, I know. That hurts, bro.
He punished United too, man.
He punished Chelsea as well.
Punished a lot of
punished.
people.
There's no one he didn't punish.
Who did he not get? Like he got everyone in his sight, fam.
No, I never
Anyone that was
forget.
big.
You say what?
Anyone that was big at the time, he got.
Yeah. He was that kind of striker, isn't it?
Yeah,
Facts.
don't matter who you're playing against, bottom feeders from your league, top 10 teams from your league abroad. If he's getting a chance, it doesn't matter who it's against. It's a bit Aguero-esque. Aguero was a bit like that too for Man City. Like, Aguero didn't care if it was Wigan or flipping Chelsea or Liverpool at home. He's scoring.
Same treatment, man.
Same treatment.
There was a statement that recently where they was asking Eto'o about Messi, and he said that I was Messi before Messi.
Yeah,
something to that effect. He ain't wrong, man.
He was saying something like Messi used to come to him for advice. He never went to Messi for any type of advice. He was like, yeah, Messi used to refer to me. So while that could be taken as a bit mad, because
it really ain't though. Like when you think about it.
Yeah, Eto'o was a beast.
Yeah, Messi would have been a kid, like even in 09 or something when Eto'o left, Messi was probably 22?
Yeah.
So either way, he's still a kid, man. Like at that point. So of course you're gonna go to like the killer number 9 for advice.
Nah, Eto'o did his thing still. Eto'o did his thing. I'm not sure how the school started doing it, but Eto'o did his thing still. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm trying to think of other names. Obviously, you got people like Kanu, but Kanu was a baller, but like
Kanu was cold, but he's to be named the best. Probably a bit too far. Like, don't get me wrong though. Like, Kanu probably gets underrated. Arsenal for a period, that guy was trustworthy, man.
Yeah, facts.
No, Kanu was cold still, and you know what? He had very good technical ability as well.
Very good.
It was slept on. Like he was actually a very good dribbler in tight spaces. Obviously, everyone remembers that hat-trick he scored against Chelsea when he came on and dusted them off. And even then afterwards, he went Portsmouth, did his thing. Kanu was a good player still, but
you
know what? Let's try. I was gonna say, do we know enough? I was gonna say we could try and make the greatest African 11 of all time, but I'm thinking, do we know enough defenders?
Yeah. If we speak about today's Koulibaly, Matip's won the Prem. Matip's won as much as Salah has. That's saying something. And he played in the big game.
Yeah.
We could talk about that, I guess. And
it's gonna include a lot of modern guys, though.
Yeah,
it will.
It has to. I think
it will, but I think that's the nature of the beast, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Who would be in goal? Because that's one thing I'm noticing about Afcon. The goalkeeping standard so far has been awful, bro. I swear.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them aren't good, man.
I don't have any goalkeepers that come to mind.
Bro, I'm just the only one I can think of is Eneyama, fam.
Is Eneyama or the guy who just come off the ban? What's his name? Onana. But doesn't have enough of a reputation to be included.
Bro, I might have to actually search this up, bro. Best African goalkeepers of all time, fam. Bro, is it Mendy? Flip it out. It might be Mendy, My God.
Yeah, and
there was that Kingston fella.
What about Skepta?
He said Skepta.
What's a Skepta? Boy.
Kingston was good.
I'm thinking, the Yama maybe, but boy.
Yeah, Kingston was good, but he wasn't good at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He was in our better team, and he did well, but as an all-round goalie, I didn't really think he was that good.
Nah. You know what? It's going to sound mad disrespectful, but I'm going to say we put Mendy in goal.
Yeah, okay.
It's got a Champions League.
League.
In terms of class goalkeepers, even though I don't even think Mendy's necessarily class. I think he's just a very good keeper. But
yeah, he is.
Keeper-wise, there's not that many good
African
keepers when I think about it.
There aren't. So I'm up there. Let's whack him Mendy, man.
All right, cool.
Whack him Mendy. All right, right back. Any right backs we can think of?
Again, right back is modern day. I'm thinking about Hakimi or something.
Hakimi would be the obvious one. Lauren.
Was Lauren? Who did he play for? Eto'o, maybe.
Eto'o. Yeah.
Oh, Eto'o.
Eto'o was actually decent for Ivory Coast and Arsenal for a bit. I know he had that famous game at Arsenal where the fans booed him off the stadium, but that was a one-off thing.
I preferred Lauren than Eto'o.
Who did Lauren play for?
Cameroon.
Ah, yes, he did.
He was.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Might actually be Lauren still.
He is a trustworthy right back.
Yeah, up and down.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah, I can't lie, mate. Lauren's a good shout still. I'm not mad at Lauren still.
Yeah.
Sergio Aurier, anyone?
Nah. Like Hakimi's probably a better right back in today, but Lauren was a trustworthy right back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm happy to go with Lauren. What are you saying, Jalil?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, Lauren. Let's see if he's in here. Because you never know. Does he even class as a legend? My God.
Nope.
I think he does. Damn. Wow. But so I don't know. We might have to find. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure I'm spelling his name right?
Yeah, Lauren. That was it.
Yeah. Does he have like a first name? No, it's just Lauren. Boy.
You can try Laureano.
Laureano, yeah. Oh boy, this is mad. I'm gonna have to try and find some Don with no face again. But otherwise, I don't know what to do. Maybe we whack in Hakimi.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst. Just whacking Hakimi, fam. Alright. So we got Mendy and Hakimi. To be fair, Mendy and Hakimi, I don't think that's bad. I think that's decent. Centre backs.
Do they do left back first?
Let's do left back. Who do you think, Jalil? You got someone in mind? Don't say Taiwo.
Taiwo.
Don't say Taiwo, fam.
That guy was reckless.
All that guy could do was shoot, fam. I swear down.
Yeah, wow. He loved Serie A too. He was there for years.
He was there for. No, was he not at League One?
He was in Ligue 1, yeah, for Marseille, I swear.
Yeah, he got Team of the Year 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. He was the first. He was always the best left back then. I'm just saying. He didn't really win anything.
He was actually decent, I can't lie.
Yeah. He didn't win anything. Decent. Yeah, he didn't win anything, though. That's the only thing.
What's the other Don? Babayaro. You remember Babayaro?
Babayaro was good for Chelsea. He was good.
He was actually good, Babayaro.
I was going to say Asamoah, but he could play left back. Yeah, he played left back for like club, but like internationally didn't really play left back. He played centre mid.
Is that the Juve Don?
Yeah.
He was actually a good left back still.
Yeah, like Ghana's finest. I'll just throw it out there.
Yeah, hey, man. God, why not? Hey, we can't seem to be biased against Nigeria and Ghana. We need to try and think of some other players. Have we got any other players? Anybody? Remember, what about Jeremy? Remember Jeremy?
Jeremy was good, but he was more right back.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well.
Yeah, he was a right back still.
Yeah,
he was actually good. To be fair, Jeremy was decent.
He could play, man. That's like. I'm not gonna lie, African players, a lot of them do get a bad rap. But there's a lot of good, talented players out there. Just probably the tournament doesn't always display that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could always, because Jeremy was a right back, unless we put Hakimi left back and then Jeremy right back.
What's Jeremy?
Ty was a shout. I can't lie.
Yeah, but we've got to go off achievements and stuff in it as well. As much as I like to say this all the time. People say it's not always down to that, but consistency. How long have you been doing that at that level? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, he seems to be there all the time. Taiwo, man. I know people laughed at him because he used to shoot from like reckless places. But he had a shot there. He used to be
one side.
But he was good. Like he wasn't a chump. Like you couldn't just go past him or nothing.
Nah, he was a unit, fam. To be fair,
Yeah,
Tyrell was decent, but you know what? Before you even say anything, let's see if he actually even exists.
I was going to say as well. No, he's not there.
Wow.
What I was going to say as well is maybe take out one midfielder. I'm happy to do this, but put 2 strikers in.
That's a shout.
I'm going to say that because I've already got in my head, but obviously we can debate that. But I'm saying there's 2 strikers that need to be in, if that makes sense.
You want to do that? Because I think of 3 strikers right now off the top of my head.
So you want to put 3 strikers?
I can think of 3.
It'll be a fight. Well.
It'll be a fight for the central striker bit, but I have 3.
So you don't do wingers? You don't do wingers? Because I got wingers as well.
That's what I mean. I got because I guess the wingers that I would include aren't actual wingers. They'll be wing forwards.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at like a 4-4-2. We could do that.
Yeah.
And do 3-5-2.
Yeah, maybe you know what? 3-5-2 might actually help us.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot of good midfielders.
Because then 3-5-2, we keep. If we do 3-5-2, then add for the next 2 centre backs, we could put Kolo Toure.
Yeah.
I think in terms of African, I think he definitely deserves to be there.
Yep.
And then who would be the other guy?
Koulibaly. I was thinking Koulibaly as well. Yeah. What's his achievements though?
Not a damn thing. Just being good.
Not a damn thing. Still, damn. They made Kolo Toure dark.
Let me see. Because I've got a feeling we're leaving out some top defenders here. Let me just.
Yeah, have a look, fam. Have a look. What about Odemwingie for later, innit? Just keep an eye around about Odemwingie, innit?
I even remember when he drove to West Brom. Or QPR from West Brom.
He better not be in this list, boy.
Hey, no, shout out Victor Odemwingie, fam. Whoa.
I'll argue over Koulibaly Matip, man. I can't lie to you, bro.
Yeah,
I would argue that as a modern day player. I would argue that, bro.
That's a good shout, man. Like Koulibaly's, he was a name on everyone's lips for years, but Matip's just been quietly doing his thing for 3-4 years.
And he's been getting it done. Let's be real.
He has. He has.
If I'm being honest, Matip is a world-class defender. I might get slandered for it.
I've been screaming it, bro.
He isn't. You're not. You shouldn't, bro. Matip's been class for a minute, fam.
Yeah, bro, he goes under the radar because Van Dijk is Van Dijk. But, bro, when you think about it, Joe Gomez was the guy who was meant to partner Van Dijk. He never got back in the team. Konate is good and has been bought, but at this moment in time, they don't look good without Matip and Van Dijk in there. So, Jalil's got a point. Matip should be there rather than Koulibaly.
What if we had? What if we took out Hakimi and had Koulibaly, Toure, and Matip?
My argument would be I can't leave out Hakimi just because of how good he's been for every club he's been at. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's been quality. Borussia Dortmund class, Inter class, PSG class so far.
He was that real for a bit, and even they put him on
Real as well.
Yeah. So,
I was gonna say, could he go to right mid, but that takes a place from
the
players we know would be there.
Salah's getting that. Salah's getting that. Let's be real.
Wow, that's true. I even forgot Salah. Shit.
Yeah, he's got to be there.
But then Jorginho make the team.
Jorginho on the left. What about Yaya Sanogo? Was he from Ivory Coast or something?
Yeah, I think. Bro, he was that bad that I don't even know where he was from, man. But let's check. Yaya Sanogo. He's French.
French. Okay, yeah. I mean,
playing for Huddersfield right now. I didn't know that.
Wow. Okay, he's still playing football. I didn't know. Okay.
That's he's still playing football. I didn't know.
Generally, he's that bad. But I generally thought he wasn't playing football anymore. But all right, let's go. Let's throw in Matip still. Let's throw in Matip. Where's Matip going? Matip.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So what we're gonna do now? We're going 3-5-2, 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1. What are we saying? Because this is where it gets sticky.
What do you want to do, Jalil, bro?
Okay, the reason why I said that, because I'm happy you brought in a wingers aspect of things and still having maybe midfielders, right midfielders. Because I'm going to say it, I'm going to spoil out. Eto'o can play striker or on the wing. one of the front three, in my
Eto'o
opinion.
could play on the right, yeah.
He can.
Right wing forward. No right wing.
Yeah.
Right wing
But
forward,
his best position
is up
is
top.
up top.
He's up top.
So that's my headache. That's my headache right now.
I think I got my two strikers if we're doing two.
Let's go strikers now then. Let's might as well debate it, man. Let's go.
Wait, so what are we saying? Are we going two We could go like this.
Who would be my? Yeah, I like that because the cam. I think we know who the cam should be.
Who should it be? What are you saying?
JJ Okocha.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Come on.
All right, that's it. I don't need to debate no more.
Let's see if his name even comes up. Bloody hell,
it probably won't.
This thing doesn't like.
If JJ Okocha doesn't come up, we might as well just scrap the whole thing. To be honest, huh?
Don't put a space. Don't put a space.
Yo,
there it is.
Come on, there he is.
Uncle
JJ, come on, man. He got in. People will say that when biased, but hey, he got in, fam.
I'm gonna do this as well. I'm gonna do the two midfielders, yeah, and then we can debate it. I'll go for Yaya and Essien.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue with you. I was thinking of the Barcelona Cato, but he's not better than Essien.
Nah,
no chance.
Yeah,
not for me.
I was literally gonna go with the same two, you know. Yaya and Essien. I'm literally just trying to look online to see if we're forgetting anyone else that played in midfield, but we're talking about the two legit legends there. So
yeah,
hey, man. Hey, I was gonna say Makelele, but he played for France. But
he played for France.
These two were like at the top of their game. They were world class. So it's not, you're not even slighting anybody doing it.
Nah, Alex Song, he was under consideration.
Yeah, man.
Too many injuries, man.
I read an interview on him the other day, man. He was talking about his spending habits and stuff. It's an interesting read.
What's he saying? What was he saying?
Just saying that he never really saved his money, like with his big transfers, his big contracts. Like he's obviously still getting money, he's still playing football, but the money he was making, obviously from Arsenal to Barcelona and then Barcelona to where Ruben Kazan, didn't really save his money that well.
Bro, I remember when he came back to West Ham for a bit, and I had like a 6 month where he was on fire, fam.
Yeah, bro. Even at Arsenal, bro, he was responsible for like 10 Van Persie goals. Same pass, same volley.
I can't lie. Song was actually a good player.
He's cold, man.
Song was actually a good player, man. Like, I love Song still, but
he could still be at Arsenal. Like he's not old. He's like 31, 32.
Is he 31?
Yeah,
let's check. I think he's let's see, Alex Song. Let's see. Or 34, sorry, 34 now.
Okay, I was gonna say, but still 34, you can still be playing football. Where's he at now?
Where's he at? Let's see. Djibouti inside. So he plays in Djibouti.
Wow. Shout out Song, you know. Shout out Song still. All right, man. All right. So we got Essien, Yaya Toure, and Okocha at the midfield three. That's a good midfield.
That's dangerous, man.
It's a dangerous midfield. It's got everything.
Everything.
That has got absolutely everything. All right. Right mid / right wing back. What we say?
It does like right wing back. We know he's not a right wing back, but that right side, we know who it goes to.
Yeah.
Mo Salah.
Yeah.
Mahrez has a shout, but you're not Salah. Sorry.
Yeah. Mahrez has a shout, but yeah, I think Salah's just he's got two. His numbers are too overpowering to just.
Yeah.
They have similar achievements in terms of what they've won, but in terms of numbers, Salah just has way too many more.
Yeah, what's Mahrez got? 2 Premier Leagues,
3 Prems.
3
Prems, yeah.
Leicester as well.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, the Leicester one's a pretty big achievement as well.
And he was the main guy, him and Vardy.
Yeah, Player of the Year.
Killing it.
Player of the Year, Mahrez. He's also won an Afcon as well.
Yeah. Probably a few FA Cups or there's probably a League Cup in there somewhere.
League Cups.
2.
Yeah. If he was to win the Champions League, he's wrapped everything up.
Yeah. Everything but the World Cup. And respectfully, I don't think Algeria are going to do that.
Nah, so Morris has a good shout to be in this, but I think we have to give it to Salah just because of the numbers that he gets. But Morris is a close one. Morris is a close one still.
He can still get in.
He could. He could. What are you saying? What are you thinking on the? Who are you thinking for the left side though? That's what.
Mane has to be considered.
It has to be.
And I guess if you want to debate it, Mane Morris can be debated. I think Mane probably gets the nod just in terms of efficiency and like who's more effective. Even though Mane's had a quieter year.
Yeah, it's only one though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's preference. Like, there's no wrong answer. I don't think with that one.
So, like Monday at Southampton, we kind of knew, damn, whoever gets this player, whatever big team gets this player, is going to do a lot with him. And since then, he's been active for Liverpool, but not only Liverpool, internationally as well. He's their main man, and I think that's to play a part in it in terms of, especially African countries. Let's be real. There's not many good players per African team, unless you're like back in the day, Ghana in the World Cup. They had a good player in every spot. You know, they had to rely on one person. Huh?
Egypt for a bit had some good players.
Egypt a couple of years. Yeah, in every position they had a player. Nigeria, every position. You know,
had their moment.
Even Monaco today, they're all playing in the big top 5 leagues. Like, but Mane, unfortunately, he's one of maybe about 6 players, but they rely on him. So for me, my argument will go to Mane for this debate.
Yeah, I'm happy to go with Mane. I'm thinking of potential competitors. Obviously, you got Mahrez, potentially can play on the left. You've got Ziyech, potentially play on the left, but you can't really consider Ziyech. Who else is there as a winger? Helad Diouf.
The spitting connoisseur.
Yeah.
He was actually a good player, though. Diouf was actually good. He was just in his head, he was not right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Diouf was better before he joined Liverpool. I feel like that transfer was a lot of money at the time, and he probably never really lived up to it. But before that, he was doing bits. That 2002 World Cup, he was on nonsense.
He was on smoke that World Cup, and even when he went to Bolton after Liverpool, he was actually good at Bolton. Him and Anel got a nice little link up.
Yeah.
But Diouf, that Liverpool move, I think, just kind of finished him a bit mentally in terms of the top level. But I'm happy to go with Mane. I can't lie.
Let me throw one more. Iwobi.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Iwobi wouldn't even make the second squad.
Yeah, I can't lie. And he actually wouldn't. No cap.
Maybe not even the third.
Nah.
Might not, you know.
Nah.
That is a sound. But
in that position, nah.
Oh, yeah,
man. Wrong with that guy, man.
It's mad, man. But yeah, man, listen, people, half hour in, smash the likes. 2 strikers. What we saying?
We're talking about players, not only good players that name ring bells when you speak about. Oh yeah, he was sick. You know, you don't have to have an argument about them. Talking about players that we've seen who's made a massive effect in terms of lifting trophies and getting that last minute goal and stuff. And Beto's not there as number 1, regardless.
Yeah, I think Eto'o's got to be undisputed, man.
Yeah, the other one is maybe up for debate. I guess for our generation, like we were saying before you, I think we were saying it before you joined, Jalo. Like we saw the end of Whale, or like highlights. Like I saw like substantial highlights of Whale, and he was sick. Don't get me wrong, like cold. But our era, the player we know and remember is Drogba, especially as Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
He done us dirty too many times.
Done us dirty, bro.
I think
to Drogba. What about Shamak? Where was he from?
He just misses out. He was. Oh my god. Like Wenger's like my uncle here, but he made some transfers that I just when you're just thinking, why? Why did that? I know he was free, but come on, man. Shamak.
Shamak was shit.
Shamak was bad, bro. Shamak was bad.
He wasn't good at anything.
I think going back to your point, Jeff, about Drogba, like for me, He has to be there. Like without fail. Not just because he battered us and we got to see it firsthand every game. I think every game we should hope that we're going to win. But when Jogba scored that goal, it's like game over. He used to terrorize all our defenders, man. There's not one person who couldn't get it. And then when I was relating it back to who left the impact, I mean, Bayern Munich players will be speaking about Jogba and saying we hate him, but he was class. Like he got like that header. Come on, man.
Clutch, man.
I'm not gonna lie, like Drogba probably terrorized every top team. Because Chelsea were a top team. Player. Yeah, they were a top team then. Like even like Mourinho's first run, they were a top team. They were semi-finalists and quarter-finalists, so they would have played all the big teams. Then Mourinho's second run, who they win the Champions League with?
Di Matteo.
That little spell, he was at the end of his career, but he was still terrorizing people.
Yeah.
Still. So I think for our generation there, Drogba probably is the most suited, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, in terms of other names, you've got the likes of Yakubu, Obafemi Martin.
Yakubu. The Yak.
The Yak. Canute, I don't know if you remember Canute?
Cold.
Yeah.
He was actually cold.
Good for Sevilla.
He was actually a cold player. Asamoah Gyan, of course. I don't know how we have mentioned him. Benny McCarthy, he was cold for a year for Blackburn.
Asamoah Gyan, though, man, that guy, man. When I'll tell you this, every African in the world was rooting for Ghana that year, and they got done, man. But this guy, like, Suarez. You know how players just come out and they're just like, you don't hear about them, but in the national team, like in World Cup, it's going to happen this year, obviously, in the World Cup. You're going to hear about bare players, like, but Asamoah Gyan was the one that made Nigerians, Ghanaians, everyone from like West Africa, where I'm from, happy. You know what I'm saying?
That World Cup, we were united.
All of us.
Everyone was rooting for Ghana that year.
Everybody,
bro.
And Gyan was just vibes, bro. Like even his dancing was too lit. Like his celebration was sick. Man made music videos and
he's on songs I like.
Bro, trust me. He's actually, bro, one of them with Castro was a banger, fam.
That's my tune right there.
Yeah, you know that tune? Like,
That's my track right there.
Hey, bro, you know what? Let's put him in for that. Let's just for the music video, for the vibes. Let's put Jogba in. Let's put Jogba in, man.
Yeah, we have to speak about these African players of good style, man, because these had a massive effect in our lives, man. So
100%. And I think, you know what, like you said, like Africa gets like a lot of disrespect in terms of the coverage. But when you look at this team, it's a team that, overall, maybe it might not reach the level of all-time, like maybe South American teams or European teams. But if you put them in a game with them, this team will give any team a game.
100%. There's killers.
There's killers in here. You got Mendy, Hakimi, Matip, Kolo Toure, who in his prime people sleep on. He was a very good defender in his prime. Then obviously the midfield base of Yaya Toure with Essien and then Okocha in front of them. I mean, bro, power, technique, skill, you got everything.
Yeah.
And then Salah, Mane on the wings, and then Jogba and Eto'o up top. Right.
Nah, that's a dangerous team, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a cold team. So, yeah, man. Now, obviously, we're gonna share this team on our Instagram. See if you guys agree, but I think for the greatest African team of all time, we've done a good job, as good as a job as we can do, innit? But yeah, man, let's move on. Let's talk some transfer stuff. Obviously, the hot topic at the moment seems to be Vlahovic, whether he's going to go Arsenal or not. There's mixed reports. Sometimes they say that Arsenal are close to agreeing with Fiorentina. But then next thing you hear is that Vlahovic doesn't sound like he really wants to come to Arsenal unless he gets a mad offer. He's got a year and a half left on his contract, so maybe he wants to leave on a free. His agent wants to rack in the peas. So what are you, man, saying? Like, if you're Arsenal, Vlahovic is priced like 70 mil, would you, man, go all out for him? Arsenal need a long-term striker. Is he the answer for you, man? Would you, man, go all out for him and commit?
You want to go? Should I?
Yeah, go, Jeff. Go on.
Me personally, I think he looks like the real deal. Like, Serie A is, Don't get me wrong, it's not what it used to be. So you can even at some of the highlights, it just looks like it's quite easy for him. Like
Yeah.
he's laying it off with ease. He's scoring quality goals, but all in all, just looking at his ability, he does look like he could transcend or translate to the Premier League. Like he's got the physique. Looks like he's good enough to play football too,
Yeah.
and he has that ruthlessness in front of goal. And he's young, so you buy him at 21. We know where we're trying to go, and what this team could be. Like just with some of those players, like they're on the cusp of like being really, really good. So it's just like if you add someone like that to the squad, then we could be a really, really, really good team. I think we only get better.
What do you think about his price tag though? Like 70 mil.
It's steep, but it's gonna be like this guy scored like something dumb like 45 Serie A goals in like 47 games or something like that. Something crazy like that. So
that's pretty crazy. Yeah,
it's to be expected. Like, don't get me like it's expensive, but long term, that's an investment, man. So I think we should try. Like, if he doesn't want to come, like let's see, like reading like things about his agent and stuff, and it sounds like they're driving a hard bargain. But if it's within reach, I think we should do everything we can, man.
Yeah. Okay. Jalil, what are you saying, man? Are you in the same boat as Jeff? Are you saying, yo, let's get Vlahovic at all costs? Or does the fact that he doesn't really seem to want to come to Arsenal make you think, nah, man, bun this guy?
I'm in both boats, man. Just because of what Arsenal are doing, like, obviously since the summer and people are starting to grasp what's going on. Okay, cool. We're not going to win anything anytime soon. However, kind of building something. Do you get what I'm saying? They're starting from scratch and trying to build something. So that's very key. Like with him, I really like him. I've been watching highlights. I've been watching live games. He looks apart, man, and he looks like he can do the business if he ever come. However, I'm like, if you don't want me, I don't want you, man. Like he hasn't ever. But I understand that you don't express interest about a team, and sometimes people play mind games, especially with agents. They say, "I like you don't want to go, man. Let me get a bit more cash in my pocket." Obviously, I'm not saying that's the case, but some of these things happen. But for me, there hasn't been any interest. But if you look at any transfers, there's never any interest really. They don't really want to put all the eggs into one basket. You know what I'm saying? I'd get him at all costs personally. He's one for the future. What? He's 21.
21, yeah.
The majority of our players in the squad is under the age of 24.
Yeah.
We've got a few older players, but they're all leaving. Your Siads, Kolasinac,
Kolasinac is gone already.
He's gone. See, there we go. Like
salute to him though, man, because he left on a mutual agreement. Like we didn't have to pay him out.
Yeah, fair play to him. True, you're right. Fair play to him.
Exactly. That's big of him, man. 100, man. I agree with you, man. And Mary's about to go. I think I saw on the news. And then Balian could be going. So imagine all these wage bills are coming off. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And it all adds up. Which means there's more money in the bucket to potentially go after a potential good player. So that's kind of what I'm seeing at the moment. However, I will say this: I would like to start seeing some sort of experience. Is Mikel planning to just go off youngsters and build them up? Because let's be real, all these players that are coming in and staying in 3 to 4 years, untouchable. If they learn the same techniques all the time. I'm not saying it is, please don't attack me, bro. Barcelona, you see how they did it? You just can't stop him. This tiki-taka. The defender knew what to do. Okay, I know what to pass. He's going to be there. That's what I'm kind of seeing with these lot. They're all young. They all could be trained. They could be coached. And that's kind of what he wants to do. So with this player, I would get him in, but I would like to see some,
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The only thing I would say about Vlahovic is that whilst he's very young, the things that he says, it sounds like he's got a bit of an elite mentality. Like he's always talking about he wants to reach the very, very top. He's not going to be someone that if he does come is looking to chill.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes and he sees that Arsenal are slacking after 2 years, man will ask to bounce.
Yep.
It's that simple. And in a way, Arsenal need maybe a bit more of those players that will put that immediate pressure on them to say like, yo, I'm looking to win, and you guys need to show me something. But like you said, Jalil, if we get him up top 21, Saka's on the right, he's 21 or 20, sorry.
20.
Odegaard's 23, Smith Rowe's 20, 21, Tomiyasu's 22, 23. Ben White's 23, 24. Same thing for Gabriel. Saliba's going to come back. He's 21 or something. I mean, Tierney's like 25. It's a very, very young team. With Partey as the elder statesman as like, what, 28, 29 maybe?
Yeah, I think he's 29.
He's 29 now, yeah?
Yeah.
So, like, I think, in a way, if I'd say if Arsenal get Vlahovic done and then get Champions League forward this year, I think they've warranted. I'm not saying Arteta, but I'm saying the club have warranted a couple of years of patience, because then you've got young players that can grow.
Yeah, I'd agree. Like, even like what I'm liking is the players we're linked with is the players that you'd want to see.
Yeah,
Like before, it was just like,
yeah,
all right, this guy's a little bit over the hill, but we're going for him anyway. Like Willian, I thought was going to be a good signing just because his Premier League run was good. He's a hard worker. You'd think, all right, he'll instill that in the players, but he clearly wasn't there for that. Like he didn't really want to come. You could tell. But like even like the alternatives to Vlahovic still look good. Like it seems like even if he doesn't want to come, we still got some really good targets. So people like Isak is another target. That Jonathan David guy.
Jonathan David, yeah.
He looks pretty good. He's probably lower on the list. I'd probably really want an Isak or Vlahovic over David, but he's still a good striker. So just those as like targets, like long-term targets, it just shows that we're actually trying to go somewhere now. Like even like the Cronkies get a hella stick, which they should, or Stan Kroenke should. But now that Josh Kroenke seems a bit closer to the action, it looks like money, like we spent 130 already, and there's talks of another 70 in January. So that could be, and a midfielder if the right midfielder comes along. So if we can't get Arthur, they're looking at Bruno Guimaraes. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. So even the Bruno thing is a good one, that Bruno Guimaraes, because they're looking at it and saying, okay, we need midfielders for now. Let's try and get that Arthur guy from Juve, get him for 6 months, and then that will leave us the flexibility to then get Bruno Guimaraes, our main target, in the summer for a fee. Which again, like if you look at the clips of Bruno Guimaraes, he actually looks quality. I can't lie.
Yeah, top quality, man.
And
it's crazy, and he's overtaken. Like Aouar's name's just disappeared.
Yeah, gone
for everyone. Like he was linked with everybody, and I don't know what's wrong. Like I don't know what he's done over there, or like what his attitude's like, but it's gone cold on him.
Yeah, but if Arsenal signed Vlahovic this January and then they signed Guimaraes in the summer, then you're looking at a team, I think, that can
serious team.
Then you're looking at a serious team that, if you get Lacazette to sign on a 2-year extension, now you've got Lacazette as a backup striker to Vlahovic. I'm saying you've got Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka, all these lot fighting for 3 places, Guimaraes, and then Partey in midfield. Like midfield maybe is the area where maybe we still need a bit more backup, but maybe then you can promote somebody like Aziz or something, and you can bed them in slowly. You know what I'm saying? So things, and even the thing of like Kolasinac finally gone. Mainland Niles, we don't have midfielders, but Arteta's still like, you know what? We don't have midfielders, but I still don't want you. See you later. It's like, it's harsh, but it's what we need. It's a bit of ruthlessness. That's needed for years.
That's that's what it's a gradual process, man. So like a lot of the players who maybe a year ago be like, why the hell are they still there? It's like it's hard to get rid of them, man. Like it takes a little bit of time. Like you kind of gotta, if no one wants to buy them, you kind of gotta run their contract down and try and get these mutual agreements. Like it's happened with a few of our players where it's just like Willian lost out on was like 12 million, 15 million in like salaries. He's just like, you know what? I haven't been what I needed to be, even though I didn't want to come. You know what? It's cool. I'll just cut my losses. Like, kind of have to get rid of those kind of people. So the Kolasinacs of the world, who, don't get me wrong, man. While he was here, I didn't really like him as a player, but servant nonetheless, man. Salute to him. Like all those kind of people in the past year, like we've cleared out a lot of dead weight, a lot.
Yeah, Yeah, no,
Me,
I agree, man. Yeah.
there's one left that I really want gone.
Who's that?
Xhaka, but no one's gonna buy him.
Oh,
So
he ain't going nowhere, man. You know,
He ain't
but
going nowhere.
even
But
they
even if
love
he's
him.
you might see the thing that came out today, yeah, with
I
Shaka.
saw it.
No.
Yeah,
What happened? What
The
happened?
betting thing.
yeah,
Was it Shaka?
Apparently, they're looking at Shaka still. Yeah, you
Oh,
need to. I'll
shit.
send you the clip afterwards, but maybe yeah. Basically,
He's the only one. He's the only one getting cards.
you know, remember you got some dumb yellow card against Leeds.
yeah.
He's still
Stupid
over the
yellow
ball.
card over the ball.
Mad
Ah.
stupid. Like when you look at it back, it does look a bit dodgy. Like he had about 30 options to pass the ball to, and purposely decide. And it's not like the game is 2-1 where you're just trying to phase out the game. We were 4-1 up with 5 minutes to go. Leeds knew it was over. Arsenal knew it was over. Like just play football.
I really hope that that's not him because,
Same.
like it or not, yeah, he even though like that tackle the other game is one of the dumbest things I think I've ever seen football wise, yeah. But
Yeah.
if he doesn't play, we still look imbalanced a little bit. So until we've got someone who can replace him, and we haven't got no Maitland-Niles, or Nenny is wherever he is, even though I don't really like him. Like
I don't like him.
it's just
He's gone in
you have
summer as well.
yeah, he'll be going to Turkey somewhere.
It's a
His
goal
contract
quick,
runs
man.
out, innit? His contract runs out, innit?
Yeah, but yeah, Xhaka kind of has to play. So if they open up an inquiry and say they find him guilty, and just like you're gonna end up like Sturridge, a year out of football, 9 months out of football, and you're gonna mess us up towards our top 4, top 6
I
close out.
wonder if in that case, yeah, when something like that happens and you get done for betting, because of that, would that be a breach of contract from Shaka's part where Arsenal could terminate him?
Yes, correct. Yes, it's in the clause.
I
It is.
think so.
Must be,
Yeah.
right? Surely.
Yeah, because Sturridge's was, Joey
Anyone
Barton's was.
Yeah. Any criminal activity you can get terminalized. It's in the contract. In any pros contract, semi-pro, anything of criminal activity where you get done and get taken to court, they have the right to terminate your contract. Or to suspend you. But they don't have to pay you. They don't have to pay you while you're away. They don't have to pay you shit.
Okay, so
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think you're right. Because even like drugs and whatnot, like I remember Ferdinand, I think he was just suspended. Mutu, who was at Chelsea, he got caught with drugs, and there were numerous times,
Yeah, man. Now big up our guy James. Yeah, man. Hope you're good, my guy.
bro.
Saying breach of contract indeed. Yeah, that's what it would be, man. So let's see what happens with this Shaka thing. Obviously, it came out of the blue. Obviously, if he gets done, then Arsenal have to buy a midfielder this month. Forget about waiting.
Do you know who else has been getting yellow cards? It's Gabriel. But they're not silly ones. They're not silly.
They're not silly ones. They're ones, but they're in the game rash. Like, not like Shaka's one was a bit weird. We'll show you the video after. It's weird still.
Okay.
It's weird. He could get done.
Yeah, man. If that's the case, yeah, then we have to buy a midfielder.
We have to buy one now. We have to, but
If
apparently
doesn't work.
I saw a report that was saying that Mourinho's still keen on signing Xhaka in the summer. So maybe.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Xhaka in Serie A would be good. Like a slower league with time, he'll do good. He'll do well over there. This league just isn't for him.
Nah, it's not. It's not still. So, but yeah, let's see where that goes. But I mean, just in terms of any other transfer news, anything else that's cool? I saw that. What's that Sevilla done name? Diego
Carlos. Yeah.
That's made a transfer request to go Newcastle, fam.
Yeah, Newcastle are busy, man. Like Lingard, they made a formal approach. So Lingard could be a Newcastle, which I don't know, like West Ham are interested anymore. It looks like Lanzini, Fornals. Like they got players. Ben Rama's coming good. Bowen. Like they wouldn't need Lingard anymore. So he might have missed that window. But Newcastle, but they bought Wood already, Chris Wood. Lingard, then Diego Carlos, Trippier's there already. So like, and I don't think they're done. I think they're gonna until January's over. I think they're just gonna keep buying because one, they need to stay up, and two, they need to start building for next year anyway. Like when Eddie Howe's really his appointment begins.
Yeah, no, 100%. Who else did I see that they wanted at Newcastle? I saw that. I don't know if it's true or not. I saw that they bid something like 35 mil for Hazard at the start of the window, but Hazard rejected it. I don't know. I think Madrid would have taken it. I saw some reports saying Madrid won 40, but I don't think Madrid won 40. That sounds like a lot of money for 31.
Nah, not for 40. No way.
No, 40 mil, surely. I think if they get 30, that's still good, to be fair.
Yeah, if Mbappe and Haaland are coming like it's suspected, they're going to spend like 900k a week. Hazard's probably on 400. You'd want him gone.
They need, because that's what I'm saying. I think 30 and getting them off the wage was worth it. Low key, I can't lie. If they get Mbappe for free, I'd low key, if I'm them, consider selling Hazard for free. Just get
I might say, listen, 50 mil, you can have him. Like, take him now.
Because he's hardly played, and when he has played, he hasn't hardly done anything. He's hardly hit any of those
clauses.
Extra clauses. So I think his price tag is still around the 90 million mark. So if you sell him for 30 and then 90 million, I know it's a 60 million loss, but Madrid have had those type of losses before. I think they can take that hit.
They're funded by a country, man. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. I saw something like Barcelona apparently have had like a cash injection of like 800 million from like some Qataris or something mad low key. That's why they were able to buy Ferran Torres and shit.
They took a loan. Like I read that they had a 1.5 billion pound loan from Goldman Sachs or whatever it is. I don't even know how their credit's still good.
Yeah,
can't pack out the stadium because like it's still COVID. Like
dodgy stuff going there, bro. I'll be real still. But yeah, man. Well, listen, that was like a transfer window roundup. What games are on? I know Man United are playing in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, Brentford
away. What games are on at the weekend? Who's playing at the weekend?
We got Burnley, I believe.
Yeah, Arsenal got Burnley.
Burnley called off their game now to be a sponsor. They're going to be ready within
they're canceling every game right now.
I don't think they're going to be ready to play us. I don't think
they're changing the rules though, isn't it? Like, probably going to be effective like next Monday or something. I think. Like,
it'll be a shame if Arsenal have their game called off because after that we ain't playing for a minute.
Yes, about 2-3 weeks.
For Feb, fam. My day, that's far, fam.
10th of Feb.
10th of Feb, fam. Because obviously we're out of the FA Cup, innit?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care about the FA Cup right now.
Not now. Not now.
I don't care if we go out. Like, we need to secure Europa football by any means necessary. The less games, the better right now, man.
I can't lie. Arsenal have a big chance to get Champions League because United are looking stinky right now. I can't lie.
You guys think we can still get Champions League though? Let's be real, man. I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
I'll say, ask me in 6 weeks, man.
Spurs.
It's between us and Spurs, and even Spurs, you can see Conte starting to get a bit annoyed.
I know he's been annoyed from day one, man. Like, if you see his interviews, he's just like, I know we're not good.
Yeah,
true. But they got 5 games in hand on like Chelsea and stuff. So Chelsea are gonna get dragged in. Like, if Chelsea have 2 more games like they did the other day, they're in the top 4 race.
Yep.
Until they get out of it. So we got a shot, but realistically, I still in my head until it hits like March and it's a real possibility. I'm just gonna say Europa's the target, man, because by any means we need to get Europa football. Have to.
Yeah. That's what we would have said at the start of the season. So that I think that's fair.
I would have taken it.
Yeah, I think most people would have still. All right, then. All right, quick match prediction then, just very, very quick for tomorrow's game. Arsenal-Liverpool second leg. Jalil, prediction. Who's going through to the final?
Okay, it won't be easy. But I think Arsenal can take it. I think it's our chance to capitalize on Mane and Salah not being there. I know the midfield's still an issue though. But they've got a 10 times better midfield than us. Thiago back. Maybe I might change my mind because they can create. I say it goes into penalties. Arsenal take it in penalties, man.
Okay, Jeff?
And so based off the last leg, I'm playing 70 minutes without a player. I'm gonna go Arsenal 1-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Arsenal 2-1. I think Arsenal at home will get the job done. I think, but the midfield is a concern. But I'm expecting,
Liverpool's too, though.
midfield, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Liverpool don't look as fluid, man. Like without Mane and Salah.
Yeah. And Thiago in the middle, no Thiago in the middle. They need
Yeah.
him now. So, yeah, man. And obviously, big up James. He's asking prediction for Afcon. You might want to say who you think's going to win, or you want to wait a bit for that?
I'm watching it now. Nigeria's playing now.
I'm going with Senegal, though.
You got Senegal?
Yeah.
They look good. They look good.
They do look good. I'm going to go for either... I was tempted about Cameroon because they're at home, but I'm going to go for either... I've got a feeling Morocco might win it still. Morocco looking silky.
No Ivory Coast?
Ooh, with that keeper, from what I saw, it's a bit mad. I can't lie. When you got someone that can do a moment of madness like that, I can't lie.
Well, that was amazing.
That was literally, it was harder to do what he did than just catch it. So I can't lie, man. Yeah, they got good players. I can't lie, but yeah.
I'm going Nigeria, man. We just look good. We look the part. It's a bit of bias though. Like you can see the smile. You know when I'm lying or when I'm being cheeky because I smile too much. But I've got to go. The boys. I'm a bit biased, but when I watch them,
they do look good.
Certain players like Ndidi, just coming past him. When I look at like players like Simon, he's gonna get picked up. Let's be real, man.
Simon, yeah, he's looking good, you know.
But he's bullying everybody on that wing. You can't touch him. Then we've got other players, man. We've got players who plays in all the top 5 leagues and stuff in our top. So I'm just like, yeah, man, I think it's us. But again, you know, we ain't come. Let's be real. The best team we come up against was Egypt because of Salah and that. But
they weren't great.
They didn't test us. So until we come up against someone better, Ivory Coast, Cameroons, Senegals and that, I can't really. I'm gonna keep saying Nigeria, man, because we just looked the part, bro.
Yeah, Nigeria are looking good right now. They're definitely one of the favorites. But yeah, man, people, that's it from us today. We're gonna be back on Monday for the review show, obviously, as long as not too many games are called off. And then we're back on Monday, and then next week we should be back as well with an interview. So looking good. Obviously, people, make sure to smash your likes. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And even though Rash is not here today, obviously the message continues the same from us. Love always wins, and make sure you spread that. And man, have a good rest of the week, people, and we will see you on Monday. Peace and love. Take care.
Peace.